Hello everyone, I'm going to be starting out tonight. I finally have the AMX 30B here, so I'm going to hop into one battle just right off the get-go here. We have a little bit of a chaotic scene behind me. You can probably hear it in the background. But basically tonight, Ryan, she's going to be playing like 4 or 5 battles. So basically, after I play probably this match, she'll be joining in, for a handful of battles here. Levi, he'll be joining us shortly too. They're just saying hi. Her niece and nephew are here. But otherwise, after those battles, feel free to request any tanks, and I will do my best to get to them. I'm pretty sure we'll have a lot of requests tonight, so please use the request command. I'm gonna type them in, as I kind of see them. So, all right, but kind of spawned on this flank again here. But nice to see all you guys. We were hoping to, get it started right off the get-go here, but plans kind of got delayed a little bit, so we're running a little bit behind here. But so far, this is my second battle in the AMX 30B here. Finished up the grind. I got a little bit of grinding in earlier, so I have about 80k experience left on the KV4 as well. So either this stream or during tomorrow's stream, may actually put up for a vote the next tank line I'm going to be doing. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully everyone's getting ready for the holidays here, or just depending on where you're at, getting ready for a nice weekend. Let's say Klondike here. The FPS is a little bit lower than usual, given the size of the map, but I should have. Ooh, Lord. That's not good. Oh god, we have a Super Conqueror using APCR as well. That's doubly not good. Turn the sound a little bit there. It's a little bit loud. Thank you, Flicker, for the subscription. But tonight's going to be a little bit different, probably a little bit chaotic, but it should all be fun here. For anyone that hasn't seen Ryan play yet, the last time was quite a while ago. Yeah, she doesn't really play games, so I'll be driving for her, and she's gonna do, all the important stuff as far as shooting and spotting, stuff like that. All right, so I'm kind of thinking of leaving this flank. It's just right now us pushing through here is looking a little okay. He's finally moving up. It was looking a little bit unlikely given he was taking a little bit long. The Super Conqueror, I'm not gonna be pushing hard here by myself because I'll end up getting shot, killed. But their Super Conqueror is actually alone. It doesn't really appear so, but if we can actually, I'm gonna get shot here. Lord, our T-62A gets hit me. And say if we just push all 3 of us right around this corner, we'll have very clear shots on this guy. Unfortunately, now my repair kit's out. There we go. Now we're going. IS-7, Super Conqueror, they're pushing, but unfortunately we're a little bit late here to where, I kind of said it last time I got this map is this flank, if you don't push it fast, hard, you're most likely going to lose that town beneath you there. Hello.
What's up, party people?
You're late.
So, I'm sorry about the noise in the background.
No, you're all good. But, yes, there's a lot of giggling back there. But, so Ryan, next up, we're going to start out with the PZ B2 for her first tank she's going to play. Hopefully we can win this one now. We'll see if our flank actually can push through here and get through in time.
Hi, John. Lobobo, the giggling was my niece and nephew just got here. My nephew headed out with his dad, but my niece is spending the night because we're taking her to New York tomorrow.
Yep. God, way too many of us here. Maybe we should have Brenna play.
Oh, that would probably be really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cat.
Oh God.
Strung up in Christmas lights with antlers on, and it used to blink, but my battery died.
Yep. Pretty sure you wore it last year.
I did.
You know, we both have the same one this year. Alright, I'm gonna circle this guy because he's too slow to shoot me. So far so good though. This thing, you know, pumps out damage. Like the tier 9, but you have about 400 or 500 more DPM. I look a little bit rounder. Thank you.
Ooh, ouch.
Hey, is Levi? Yep, Levi is in here. Do you want to give him a new toy? And a biscuit?
Where is his new toy?
There's in one in the drawer.
Let's start with our...
See, they're all going back to the base, so I'm still
Levi
gonna head
Rocket,
out this way.
Would you like a cookie? Come here! Come here!
Ooh,
Can you
I
sit?
just got hit by Artie.
Can you sit? Can I have kisses? Thank you.
That kinda hurt. I got direct hit by an SPG.
I got another one for you.
Ooh. Oh
Is it in the
Lord.
middle one?
Yeah, the middle drawer.
Okay, I can't open it. Your chair's in the way.
I will move in a second.
Okay, I got it.
There we go. Help me, team.
It's a lemur.
I think it's a sloth.
A sloth, whatever. Sorry, I think I said that in the store too.
Yes.
Whatever.
Oh, I just got
Would you
Artie
like
twice
that?
here.
Would you like this?
This
Can
is
you
no
shake?
good.
Thank you.
I don't think I'm gonna make it through this. No. Yeah, I just died. All right. But thanks for tipping Levi a toy, and also a treat there, Doug. Even though he's moved out of the camera here.
Here, let me.
Oh well. No, he doesn't want to go. There you go. Yeah, he's extremely happy. All right, so let me swap places with Ryan here, and I'm just trying to get down tank requests before I switch. And I'm also gonna.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Graham and Dana.
She's not very good at reading. It's okay. No, I don't know.
No,
if she's...
I will not be wearing the Christmas hat. I'm sorry.
He
It's
does.
not gonna happen.
He does have a toy pig. Yes, it's not in the room now. Here you go.
Toy pig. Who asked about his toy pig?
Again, she's
Oh
not
yeah,
very
does
good.
Levi have a toy pig? What? You know what? I skimmed over it. Okay. Be a jerk. Doesn't matter which way I wear them.
This way is easier.
Okay. This is gonna be bad, people.
I don't know if we're gonna put the hat on her just because it hit the battle button.
Battle.
Uh,
Look, I'm new at this again. Okay.
It is a little bit hard to wear when it comes to on your head. Which let me just make sure of something here. But
I'm already gonna be really bad at this. I can tell.
so this is gonna be her first battle in pretty much about a year.
Yep.
Hi, little dog. Well, he's happy. That's good, YGN. You got your tier 10. Congrats.
Oh Lord. Hi, Morgana. I'm hoping that's how you say it. I hear that you like Cody's crazy shirts.
Alright, so, yeah, learn how to actually look around.
Yeah, well, this whole vision with the mouse thing is going to kill me. I wish it was, like, with just the arrows on the keyboard.
Well, that's
then you would
just...
need 3 hands. I know, I know.
Are you online?
Yes, we're
How long
streaming.
for the cookies?
10 minutes.
She's also baking cookies. Hello, Gigi, over on Twitch. Nice to see you.
I don't know about unicum. Maybe
We're
unicorn. I'm going to go with.
We're going left here. So just try to look forward. Ryan's a unicum.
No, unicorn? Yes. Unicum? Definitely not.
Alright, well hopefully Ryan does well here. She's in the PZB too, so we should have
I don't know what that means.
a decent battle. I'm doing the driving though because she's not very...
I can't parallel process.
Yes, when it comes to games like this. She's more of a puzzle platformer person.
Yes.
She is less stressed now that she's the teacher, yes. Most of the time. Or engaged. I don't know. The second part might be a little bit stressful when we actually get around to actually thinking about things.
Yeah.
We're still on Christmas. So in the bottom right, green is your team, red's enemy.
Load premium rounds? Is that what you're telling me to do? I wouldn't know how to do that if my life depended on it.
Well, I'm gonna load premium. I'm gonna load premium rounds for her. So pretty much, if you see anything pop up that's red, shoot it.
Shoot it.
I taught her all the weak spots, so
Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm actually gonna remember.
luckily the other PZB2s are on the other side. There's gonna be people most likely on your left here. There we go. Aim in. You see them? You can do it.
I can't.
Shoot.
Do I have like reload time or is it like
Yeah,
immediate?
it's when it's green.
Okay.
You see the little second? Look at the guy on the right.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at
Right
the guy
there.
on the right.
It's easier, yeah, if you kind of stay zoomed out a little bit.
Is that mine? I'm damaged?
Yeah. You got hit by something, but you're fine.
Yeah, I just keep getting hit because I suck.
No, you're fine. I'm driving for you. Just if you see anyone pop out, you know, take a shot at him. Like that guy, he's not shooting you yet, but... Go. See, it's easy.
Yeah, sure it is.
Hello, Mojo. Nice to see you.
Ooh.
Now you're getting hit by artillery now. Alright. You're getting hit by artillery. Just kind of stay...
Focus on this guy?
Yeah, he's most likely...
Oh, that was a rock. Oops.
Yeah. There we go. I need to switch hands. Oh, the head's
Whoa.
falling.
Hi.
Driver down. Already got me.
You just scared the crap out of me.
It's fine. It's hard for me to drive. Alright, so if you could stay zoomed out a little bit.
Like this one or farther?
One little bit further.
Okay.
A little bit further. A little bit further. There we go. And kind of point when you see the guy, but don't aim in because it'll make it harder for you. So we're going to get close here.
Oh god. This is gonna be terrible!
Now aim left. Going to try to get behind you, but I'm not going to let him. You gotta...
I'm trying, Cody. I can't see. I suck!
Keep shooting him. You can shoot once every 2 seconds.
I'm trying, but I'm terrible.
Somebody else killed him for you.
Thanks!
Alright, so we're probably going to lose this because the rest of our team died. We didn't really do anything, but it's okay.
I'm horrendous.
Look to your left, please.
Sorry.
Well, I'm trying to help her because, you know, she's never really played a game like this to where there's a tank right in front of you.
Games like this usually make me dizzy. I can't see him.
Just put your mouse over him,
Yeah.
like in the center.
I'm trying.
Down.
I don't understand!
Up. There you go. You found him. Just keep clicking. But this is, you know, she's never really played a game like this. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we're dead. But it's alright.
I tried.
You can't parallel think, that's why you watch me. Alright, so the next tank up here we're gonna get to. These tanks, you know, a few of you guys picked here. But as far as the match goes, we did okay. Low tier matches are kind of fast paced though. So let's get into the T3485. That's the next pick up here. So something I would do, Ryan, just try not to zoom.
I like you.
Try not to zoom in all the way this match, because you're gonna be moving. You're gonna be moving around a little bit more.
Oh God, that's just terrible.
Do you see that little red dot in the center?
Yeah, I see a little red dot in the center.
Just try to put that until you see like the enemy tank turn red, like a little silhouette, and then click.
Okay.
That means you're aiming at him.
Okay.
Well, yes. She's under a lot of pressure here.
With a weirdo in a hat.
If she loses all the battles, I had a bet with her.
No. The bet was that if I won all of the battles, not like, you know what I mean, then he would get a real haircut. Like, no more just buzzers.
And if she lost them all, I was gonna shave my head bald. Maybe on the stream.
Good God, people, don't let that happen.
I heard you the first time, YGN. I said congrats. Alright, so...
I literally thought you were just gonna plow over that tree. Look right?
Look right.
More right?
No, never mind. We'll stay over here. Look left. Try to stay where I'm driving towards. This map's just not very easy. I'm gonna go somewhere that's a little bit easier where most of our team is. So look where I'm driving towards.
I'm trying.
Don't push the shave the head thing.
Yeah, please.
I'm mostly just kidding. But more or less, I'm gonna try to drive towards where you probably should shoot. So
okay.
I can drive without like you pointing there, but
thanks, teammate. What?
See the red thing on the screen?
Yeah.
There you go. And hover over him. There, you see how it turned.
Well, I was trying, but this jerk next to me keeps pushing me.
There's two other. He's not pushing you. You see the other two that popped up?
Yeah.
They're the ones that are shooting us. So.
Well, I'm trying. Cody, it's not turning red.
It's okay. There were two other people a little bit to the right that you didn't see. You don't have to get upset.
Well, you're telling me basically that I suck.
No, I didn't say that.
You're saying it without saying it. Stand this.
Maybe I should let you drive.
No.
No, we're gonna try that next up because I think you might be better with the arrow keys here.
No, I'm not.
Look to your left for that red thing.
This one?
No. I think you'll be better driving.
No, Cody, we tried this last year.
Just left.
Left? Yeah, we're almost dead anyway. What?
There. Shoot anything that turns red.
Ow!
Sorry. there'll most likely be something popping up that time. But our team didn't do very well here. Aim a little bit more down. You gotta aim underneath the... not at that guy.
Yeah, no crap.
You aim underneath, like, the... you know, the little square.
What
like
little
under,
square?
You see the green guy? How
Yeah.
there's a little square above him? You aim under that, that's usually where the tank is. Yes, Iron. She's playing a handful of battles here in the beginning. So this guy's driving forward. Even though, why don't you turn, or, you know, you can keep shooting. It's also a little hard. Turn all the way around to your right. Just keep going, keep going. There we go. Look to your left. You see the other one? He's gonna pop up right there. Almost. Gonna be a guy behind us, but I'm not even gonna let you hopefully. Oh, you got another shot off. I think you're gonna like driving better.
I don't think so. I can't parallel process.
We're gonna try it for one battle here. See, it's a switch. You can keep the headphones on. Well, she did this last year where... Whoa! Hat down! This is why I'm wearing the hat. Granted, it just died. Oh my god. Alright. It's... I know we got killed by a Tog. That's a feat of its own. Alright, so... the next tank up, T25-2. Now let me find it first. Okay. I'm giving her a 2-second crash course on how to drive a tank. Forward, backward, left, right.
Yeah, this is gonna be awful.
You can press, you know, forward and left at the same time, of course.
Thanks.
Just making sure.
It's probably not gonna happen, but thanks.
Alright.
I can only do forward and left and forward and right, back left, back right, like on a video game controller.
Okay.
And even then I'm terrible.
We'll see how much trouble she gets me into here. I'm gonna want you to get me to right here. See G3?
Sure.
Right where that yellow line is, on that corner.
Okay, I'll try.
So go straight and make a right.
Okay.
YGN, I go to my which tank line is right for you guide. I don't really know what types of tanks you like, but it has every single tank kind of reviewed in the game. So just go right where I'm pointing here.
How would you like me to position you?
Just crash into the wall.
I don't want to crash into the wall.
Stop. No. Back, back, back.
I'm going back.
There we go. Now if you can kind of poke out when it turns green and pull back, that would be excellent. Just stay right there. And if you see somebody, kind of run backwards. But after I shoot. Okay, pull backwards. Can you slightly turn right? Just a little bit. Now go forward. A little bit. Stop. Stay right here, though. Learn how to side scrape. You can pull back just a hair, but stay. Just a little bit. You're good. A little bit more. I think she's a little bit better at driving, because I'm a little bit better at pointing at things. Let's drive up a little bit. A little bit more. Trying not to get KV2'd. I know the backseat driver's in the front seat now. Take me this way. Or no. Whoa. Yeah. We're going that way. So stop right about here. See, she's a lot better at driving.
I can be more cautious at driving. You just decided to take me places.
Alright, this guy, I don't think he can get over there. Yep, I think he can. Now pull back fast. We're gonna get crushed. Just go forward, try to get past him. We're most likely gonna die, but it's not necessarily, and it's probably my fault. We got grouped up on here. Crash Bandicoot driving. Hello, nice guy. Nice to see you. But, alright, let's hop into another tank here. We'll let her drive one more. Or do you want to shoot? Which one do you like better? What? She doesn't seem thrilled. Alright, so I guess you're driving?
Yeah, I suppose.
Alright, so we got the PZ7 here. And then if there's one more tank anyone wants to pick, maybe Doug, if you'd like to pick one, let us know, because we'll have one more battle after this with Ryan. Worst state ever, Himmelsdorf. No, not her head. No. It would be mine. Right now we're not platooning. The OI, sure thing. We'll do that for the last battle. But after this battle, if anyone does want to hop into platoon, I'll probably platoon for about an hour. Go this way.
Which way?
Please.
So,
right.
Sorry, I didn't even realize that it started.
It's all good. I know what I go through on a stream basis. Reading, driving, shooting. Oh.
You could have like given me a countdown.
Yeah. There was a countdown that started at 30.
No, I mean you could have given me a countdown, you turd.
Can you turn a little bit more right and just keep going straight? You're good. I say everyone's wives should try this out at least for a battle or two. A little bit more right. There's a rock there.
Thanks. I figured that one out.
I'm very good at hitting rocks. They'll attest to that. So now I guess keep going. I'm pretty much the master at.
Keep going?
Yeah, I'll tell you when to turn. Hopefully. Yeah, you just go left now. And then pick somewhere that you think will be good for me in here.
Oh no, no. I don't do this.
Hello, Fix-It Man. You're gonna fall off a cliff. Go left. We're at type 5. I can do it. We can do a type 5 for the next battle. But she's just gonna do about 5 since her niece is here and she's baking Christmas cookies. You can drive up to where this guy's at if you want. Oh. Yeah, Ryan's a trooper. She tries at least once a year now. You can keep going. Right. Yeah, you can stop if you want to go a little bit left. There's a badger in front of us.
What does that mean?
It's a tank.
Yeah, no, I know, but like, why is it called the badger?
It's actually it's called the FV 217, but they actually picked the badger. I was reading about it today. They just had extra names floating around, the British whatever tank service or whatever, and Wargaming had a list of names. One of them was actually the Castle, which would be more fitting for that tank, but they decided to call it the Badger for, I guess, PR purposes. Can you just back up for me? Just stay just like this and back up. Going. You'll know when it's just about right. Just And keep going too.
Oh, well, I know.
Just stay
That's
there.
Just about right.
We'll probably get shot and die.
You have a dude.
Yeah, I can't actually do damage to him unless I do this. No, you're good. Just the ammo keys are over there. That sounds good, Graham. And of course our...
Really?
Yeah. Happens a lot. You know, you have a perfect shot. Just swapped over to HE and then someone drives right in front of you here. And he's in a spot to where he will take damage if they roll around here. So keep... Oh, never mind. He decided to move. And I hit the wall.
Yep, sure did.
Such is World of Tanks. Yeah, I guess stay here. This guy. There's like a 50-50 chance of me actually. Why don't we try forward? Just go for it. Straight here.
Like down the street?
Yeah. Just go for it. Worst that can happen.
We die.
We're most likely gonna die anyway because our team. Just stay there. Up, back. Right now. Pull back a little bit more. Thank you. Keep face this way. Oh, Levi, it's fine. You want to get him? Sorry.
Yeah.
She's gonna play one more battle after this, but he, yeah,
Baby dog.
he won't stop barking because you know there's other people here. This is definitely harder than it looks. As far as all of us trying to work together here. Here you can have the controls back.
Oh, great.
Yep, just in time. Point towards him.
I don't even know where I'm pointing.
Point towards him. Keep going. No, I'm not taking them from you.
I don't know what you're talking about. You get...
It doesn't matter. Our whole team's dead. Alright, so one more battle here in the Type 5. We're gonna switch spots.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay. Hey dog, you gonna stop barking?
Oh, he went out and said hello, so.
Alright, so she's gonna have one more battle here and then we'll get back to normal here. At least Ryan's having a blast so far. We're one loss away from me shaving my head. Not that I want to do that. I do not look good bald. Alright. Back to the Type 5 here. She seems less happy now.
Computer games? Definitely not.
She pretty much just plays Crash Bandicoot and what's the other one? Rayman on a PlayStation 4.
And quite poorly, I might add.
Alright, so this tank, pretty much if you can see a red outline, just click. You don't even have to hit them in a spot that you need to penetrate them. Well, yeah, the teams have been a little bit crappy. We're gonna head right, though. Right, you can see down that road.
Okay.
Pavio, I already told you once, I'm not platooning right now. You know, maybe in another battle or so I am, but you have to, the way I do platoons, you have to PM me.
Thank you, Mojo.
In game. I need a proper haircut.
He's not a child anymore.
Well, please let's not go too far into that, but...
Hey!
My haircut is awesome.
Your haircut is perfect for the summertime in the kitchen.
So, I'm most likely going to...
With his straw hat.
Yeah. There's gonna be people, basically, if you look at the map right now, they're all gonna be left. There's gonna be nobody in front of you or right. So just point a little bit right now. Because basically where that one red tank is, you can't see him right now. You see on the right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
There's gonna be people most likely in front of you there. There you go. See the reload counting down? That's the next time you can shoot. But this is a good tank pick to play. You can aim in if you would like to. Roll wheel. You see, do a little bit more. See his turret?
Oh yeah. Jerk.
Uh-oh. See the other tank on the right?
Yeah.
Start aiming at him. You
I
hit him.
missed. Oh, I did?
No, you hit him, it just didn't do any damage.
I liked it when I hit the other guy.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be able to keep your gun on him. Shoot him right. Oop, don't. There you go. Or. You did the right thing. Don't listen to me, you would have shot your own teammate. So there's gonna be. Most likely a little bit to the left, there's gonna be people. Get the next guy to the right. Yeah. It's okay. They're just a little bit underneath where you're aiming still. Like when you see the names and everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Basically everything you see that's red,
Yeah.
they're right underneath that. There's actually nothing where the lettering is.
Yeah, I know, but I thought that I was aiming lower. Clearly, I just suck that hard.
Why don't you try zooming in? See if that works. There you go. Oh, he got you, but you did do damage to him.
Am I still alive or am I dead? I'm
you
dead.
just died.
Okay.
But we are gonna win this. So we're gonna win one match here. But anyway. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battles here from Ryan. She at least gave it a shot. She didn't do too bad though.
I tried, and now I'm feeling nauseous.
Yeah. Well, that's another problem with she tried PS VR.
Oh, that was bad. That was terrible.
Yeah. Playing virtual reality was a little bit difficult, but thanks for the fights. Do you want to show them your... Oh, you can't really see it.
Yeah, it'd probably be really, really hard to see.
Since everyone was excited for that. There we go. You're bigger now.
Oh, okay. I'm bigger now. He did pretty good, you know. I mean, I went with him, but...
Yeah.
Not bad.
Alright, so... Thanks for the fights. I guess I'll see you... after. Can we get switch?
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry.
No, you're
Wasting
okay.
time. My bad.
No, you're okay.
Bye,
I guess
guys.
you're gonna take Levi, right?
I will try. I can't guarantee he's not going to try to get back in here. He also took off his boot again.
I could hear him, but alright. Here we go. Thank you very much, Dana, for the tip. I'm glad you liked Ryan playing. Alright. You guys usually don't see me put this on, but it's really hard to actually get this thing on with headphones on. As far as market excellence, GG, they're not messed up. It's just the way the you technically can get them from having a crappy match from getting an extra battle. It's a little too hard for me to explain, but there's some, if you Google how market excellence work, there's some good posts about how they explain how they calculate it, kind of the rolling average match to match. So you can technically have a battle and still get one. Well, honestly, it's hot as hell in here. Alright, but Victor, I'll tip Levi if he comes back in a little bit. I saw you just tipped him, or maybe you tipped him a little bit ago and I missed it, but we'll see if he makes it back in a little later, or now. He probably heard me say biscuit. She did win 6 bonds. Alright, so now I gotta get back into things. Alright, so my chat list is working. It's just gonna take me a second here, guys, to get set up. But hopefully everyone enjoyed Ryan's part of the show here, especially if you're still watching Morgana. Alright. Graham, I think you said you wanted an invite because your friends list isn't working? I don't see you on here. I guess really the only way I found to get people in, crap, is if you join, it's called invite channel, if you join that in the chat window down there. But let me get into the first tank request here, the 113. I'm probably, I have a little under an hour now as far as platooning, just because a little bit hectic shaking things up there. I still want to get in enough fights here for everyone. 113. Hello, Quentin, Rachel. As far as tank requests, do exclamation point requests followed by the tank name if you would like to request a tank. Sure, I can send you an invite. But glad you guys you like the fights there. It is hard to wear. In grand total, she's probably played like 16 battles in World of Tanks, I think. I think that's a decent. Let's see you, Quentin. I'm glad you like the videos. Yeah, to where pretty much whenever we play games together, it's like 2D platformer games, like she was saying. Rayman, Crash Bandicoot is a little bit more 3D, but for the most part it's just 2D. Yeah, where World of Tanks is definitely something getting chucked into where, yeah, it's confusing. Thank you for the subscription. Boris, I'm a sous chef. Currently, though, the restaurant, we closed down in the winter since we're kind of seasonal. Yeah, last time she did win. She won pretty much all the fights last time. Our teams were a little bit crappy this time, but it happens. But getting back to market excellence, Doug is right to where basically the expectations do change. I forget if they're daily or weekly, but more or less the way they're calculated is it takes, like it says it takes your most recent battles, but how it actually works is it takes, you know, basically an average, from my understanding. I could be a little bit off here, but so basically with 100 battles, it takes your average from that, and for each battle over that, it's not like it just replaces one, say your first battle, and replaces it with your 101st. Basically there gets a point to where you kind of have like a rolling average. I forget how exactly it's calculated, but of course it takes in damage and the assist damage into play. But basically with that, you know, for each battle you have, it just updates that one number, and it kind of just keeps progressing from there. So that's something to where, if say you're not at 100 battles in a tank, you know, getting one extra battle, even though it might be, say, crappy by whatever standards you're going for, it can still actually have a positive effect on your overall number, if I'm not mistaken. How the hell did that bounce? I am honestly confused at that. Like, I could see it bouncing now if I shot the side armor, but I have no clue how that side shot bounced there, that first hit, because that was a heat round. I could see maybe AP, but yeah, that was a little bit suspect. We really need help though. We're gonna get flanked from behind. It feels weird playing now because I was just driving with my my right hand to where this feels so odd back to normal. Unfortunately, I don't have a repair kit, and I just I kind of crapped it up here. I don't know how that type 5 shot ended up bouncing, but not that that would have changed much. It, you know, definitely would have helped, of course, but guys, probably, oh god. And I shot the frickin', yep, I shot right there. Oh well. It definitely would have helped. Oh well, I finally got him. Alright. Excuse me guys for the very poor aiming. This is what I wanted to do. Hopefully I can bounce one more shot here. No. Oh well. This was not my battle. Who cooks at home? I cook at home. She bakes, but yeah, but as far as the first shot on that Type 5, my first shot hit him right here. There's no spaced armor there. I'm just confused why it would have bounced. Unless, you know, it might have hit a little bit lower, but it looks like it hit on the upper part. Alright, so unfortunately a loss, but yeah, we can fix it. We did a decent job compared to the rest of our team. Yeah, I still could have eked out a little bit more damage, but it happens. Graham finally got... Hey! Levi, unfortunately, yeah, I didn't exactly get time to give him a bath today. He still hanging in there, waiting for his allergy test to get back. Hello, William. Nice to see you. If you want to see the matches that Ryan played, she played like not the first battle, but battle 2 through 6 to start the stream out. That was my first battle there, you know, real battle. Which Earlier today, if anyone missed it, I did release. You're gonna want to get in the Platoon, John. Yep. We'll make room for you here. That sounds good. Fix it. Maybe we'll do. You know, I'm probably gonna Platoon until like say. Go for like 9:45 or so. Because towards the end, I usually try to bang out any extra tank requests I have pretty quickly. You know, why don't we, you know, for the three of us here, we can get to at least say like maybe the KV1 or the Hetzer, and we'll get John in at that point if that works out. Which, going back to my last thought, basically earlier today I released a video about World of Warplanes. They have loot boxes there now, and a lot of people are talking about, you know, people who don't play World of Warplanes at all should buy them because World of Warplanes and World of Tanks share free experience, gold, and also premium time with one another. Basically, in these loot boxes, you have a chance to get, you know, 3 of them, you know, premium time, anywhere from 3 days up to 30 days per box. Gold, anywhere from 500 up to 25,000. Not that you're likely to get that. And then, as far as free experience, the top I think is like 25,000 per loot box. That's the main thing you're going to get out of the boxes is free experience. And then finally, premium planes you also get. If you play World of Warplanes, in my video, I kind of open them up. Not that it's the same as tanks. To me, this kind of feels like they tacked it on at the last minute to ride, you know, kind of the holiday ops for tanks here. Ooh, I'm going to not like what I see if I shoot there. They pretty much just open automatically, and you don't need a World of Warplanes client to actually open them. They just open automatically and credit your tank and Warplane account. But basically, there's a lot of people saying that even if you don't play World of Warplanes, you should buy these because they're a great value, and, you know, because you get stuff in tanks and planes, basically. I disagree. I'll show my video. I opened up $35 worth, so 25 of them, and more or less you get back slightly less than you actually spend, and that's based off of, you know, like 35 free experience per 1 gold, basically the sale prices. You know, I think most people try to get the most bang for their buck when it comes to gold, and I use the sale prices like my previous tank holiday ops video. I kind of figured I was going to get artied. We just completely lost the south here. It happens from this side, but let's do a little bit more damage in here. But, you know, you might get lucky. To me, in my first video for the tanks ones, pretty much the way Wargaming did the holiday ops loot boxes is you always get back at least the gold value for what you spend for the tank versions. In the World of Warplanes ones, that's true only if you play World of Warplanes, because if you don't, there's a likelihood of you getting premium planes, and if you don't play World of Warplanes, they're worthless. Because free experience and World of Warplanes are or not World of Warplanes. Free experience and premium planes are the highest chances to win from what I've seen from myself and other people getting them. But more or less, you know, don't trust everything you see. You might get lucky and get more, but those boxes and planes, they're called Santa gifts. They're truly gambling. And you might get burned if you're looking just to make out with gold, premium time, and free experience for tanks. That's the gist of the video in, you know, a very condensed version. But I actually have a couple people, like, on the World of Tanks Reddit, I've kind of been saying that today, and there's people arguing with it to where basically, if you're going to buy something, hello old frog. I finally know your name in game now, Grigsby. Do you want a if you want a platoon, let me know. We can probably fit you in. Let me hop into a grind here. But basically, you know, even though there's World of Warplane stuff, I grabbed it mainly to make a video, but also, you know, I play World of Warplanes, and I streamed it this past week, and you know, having some premium planes, I got like 6, 7, or 8 of them. You know, it made sense getting it. I spent $35, and grand total it came out to like $63 or something, but more or less you're better off just buying the boxes that are currently available for tanks if you actually want it. You know, you want to get gold, stuff like that, you're gonna get a better value for it. But over on Twitch, Doug said, as far as front weighting the gold, the good stuff, like that's definitely, you know, it's a possibility. Honestly, I think why it kind of seems like that is the first, I'd say like 2 or 3 days. Like I can kind of see, as far as like I have that one video up for it, more or less, like I can see people searching for it on YouTube, and it definitely dropped after the first couple days as far as people looking for it. I feel like, you know, in the first day, 2 or 3 days, everyone was really excited about like the Type 59, and they saw all these people winning it. Reading more into it though on the forums, people talking about it, say like Reddit, or people I know in game, and I'm not just saying what like you guys telling me what you've won. A lot of people, I'm surprised. There's some people that dropped like $400 or $500, not just to win a Type 59, but to say just get gold. To where the first couple days you had a lot of people talking about that, to where, you know, you have these people saying, oh, I won like 4 Type 59s or something in these boxes. They don't tell you, you know, they bought like 400 or 500 of them. To where it is possible where they front weighted it. Me, you know, I don't like to think that Wargaming would do that, but there's a possibility they might. But more or less, from the percentages that I believe that they use based off of last year's event and also this year's, there's about a 2% chance of winning some tier 8 premium per box. You know, about 2%, it might be a little bit lower. And then there's, you know, a 10 to 15% chance to win like a tier 4, one of the lower tier premiums. But currently they're taking a lot of flack over the holiday ops releasing over on the Southeast Asia server. If you kind of saw that, and you know, basically you don't get ornaments from paid boxes, that they did clarify that later on in the day here, to where, you know, early on it looked like Wargaming was screwing over the SEA server, but it was some weird law, gambling law from Japan or something, and Wargaming's actually crediting everyone that purchased those boxes, and also anyone just in general on that server. They're giving them like the shards and stuff that otherwise would have been in them. So they are fixing that issue, but they did kind of mislead people, not to defend them too much. They should have made it a little bit more clear. But anyway, that's enough talking about loot boxes. Yes, you'll get nothing and like it. Like, to me, you know, in the grand scheme of things, like, you know, telling people to get, like, say, gift boxes and stuff, and saying that you're gonna get your value's worth, I approached it for both of the videos pretty just methodically, but at the end of the day, you still are kind of just getting random stuff to where you might get, you know, a bunch of stuff you may not want. Say you're shooting for a lot of gold, you might just get a ton of premium time. You know, it's not set in stone, and it definitely is something that you have to go in looking for that, or, you know, expecting that. And hopefully, you know, people that do buy these don't expect to get, you know, exactly what they see, because it is all random. And to me, you know, they were implemented correctly and they were very generous, but I do hope they just stick with kind of holiday events, because I don't, you know, want things like, say, new premium tanks being behind, say, like loot boxes. That would honestly do a lot of harm to the game, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, I saw your message about that, Grigsby. But yeah, basically, that's where, you know, me saying for the World of Warplanes boxes, like you spent 35 bucks, and with the premium planes, you got a little bit over that back, but only if you play World of Warplanes are you kind of guaranteed to, you know, get your money back, essentially. You know, is how it works out. But at least we had a 907 on our team. You're going to see a lot of those around because the campaign for Clan Wars just ended, and they can now buy them as of today. Hello, Master. I'll let you know, Master, if I can fit you in here. So we got a KV1, because right now I believe, like, I'm gonna do the KV1 and Hetzer, and then we'll get you and then I'll get John in. And did you want a platoon invite, Grigsby? Because right now, Master, you might be number 2 or number 3. The symbol by his name. It's probably for the clan campaign. I didn't see it, but that's almost guaranteed what that is. Yeah, the next 2 tanks most likely going to be the Chrysler Grand Finals, or you're going to have the M41 Grand Final, or the AMX 1357 Grand Final tank. One of those. Most likely it's going to be the Chrysler K, but otherwise I think they might just package all 3 of them. But the last day is the how do you even pronounce it? It's like the VK168 tier 8 premium German heavy tank. It's called like the Malscher Breaker or something, the skinned version of it. So think like the Defender. Okay, you're eating. All right, so Master, I can get you in after the Hetzer match here, and we could get in a few fights here. Which I plan on. There you go, Mauerbrocken? Yeah. When it comes to German stuff, you guys all know I'm not the not the guy to go to. But yes, that name looks a lot closer than what I guessed at first. I do plan on making a video for that tomorrow morning. You can kind of compare it in the garage right now, which is what I'm gonna go off of as far as making the video. But my initial thoughts for it, you know, if you, or in some case I might not get the video done, or if you can't catch and watch it, pretty much what you're getting in this tank. Like I may or may not get it, because, you know, it'd be nice to have another German crew trainer. But basically you have the VK101P at tier 8, which is one of the best tier 8 heavy tanks, albeit slow. You know, the premium tank that they're releasing is essentially similar. However, it's got a weaker lower glacis, It's got a machine gun port on the upper glacis that's slightly weaker, but the machine gun port is much weaker. Pretty much anything facing it can pen it, even tier 6s. The cupola is weaker. Turret front's about the same. Side armor is more or less the same as well. And the gun is virtually identical to the top gun on the VK101P. However, it loses, I think, like 300 DPM and maybe a pinch of, say, accuracy while like moving around and stuff. So honestly, the only reason to get it is for, I shouldn't have done that because, yeah, I didn't have 6th sense, but I knew I'll spot it. Really the only reason to get it is that if you like the VK101P and you want a crew trainer slash credit grinder, basically playing the same tank but slightly nerfed, to where, you know, this is a pretty well balanced tank they're putting out there. It is still, you know, because I honestly think the VK101P is actually a little bit too good. We're just lining up to get slaughtered here. We need them to push into us, but no, we do not need to push SU-100Y. Right now our RD can't actually help us. They're pushing. I guess there goes nothing. But pretty much you're still getting a good tank for its tier, but you know, you're pretty much better off just playing the VK. It's in the tech tree and it's actually better than the premium tank they're going to be releasing. So crew training, credit grinding, but as far as performance goes, while it is good for its tier, it's not as good as the tech tree version, which is how premium tanks should be. This frickin' ARL is... he finally got me. He's actually got the small gun on it. I didn't even compute that he's got the fast firing one. I'm like, oh, I can get a shot there. No. Russian light tank mojo? Did you request one? I didn't see one. Not that I have a Russian light, I believe, but... What do you mean? As far as like in the advent calendar? I'm confused. I was gonna say I don't have any Russian lights if you requested one. But I'm gonna make a video about it. Shooting to try to get it done tomorrow morning. But more or less, it's not a bad premium to pick up, but it is pretty much just get the VK, you know, 100 P, and you know, you'll be better off. That's the short, you know, the short review of it. Anyway, though, I need to completely I'm kind of off here. I got a Hetzer match though. Hopefully that'll fix things. Oh, the T-54 lightweight. Yeah. It's, who knows when they're gonna release that, but pretty much you can kind of tell when they're gonna release. Like, people have known that this is gonna be the last tank for even before the advent calendar came out, honestly, because the way that Wargaming kind of lines up premium tanks for sale, like same thing with the T92 light. You know, they super test it, add it into the game client, they slightly tweak it in a patch before you know, we had the new patch that introduced the Badger. They slightly tweaked both the tier 8 German heavy and also the T92. They buffed its engine to where typically that last little tweak that they do is right before they start selling it within the next month or so. They haven't, as far as what I'm aware of, done that to the T44 lightweight, but they did kind of release stuff earlier today about the standard T44 medium. That's actually going to be getting potentially a significant buff. It is kind of the first round of super test. Basically, it's going to get more mobility, and I believe a little bit more DPM, to where I actually thought it was a pretty damn good tier 8 medium to begin with, but it's getting a little bit of a buff. The T29 is a pretty nice gift tank. It's pretty fun. As far as a crew question, like if you have extra crews in your garage, say like 50%, like you said over on Discord, basically sometimes I'll just grab them and retrain them. If you're doing gold or credits, honestly, unless there's like a sale specifically for like retraining or recruiting new crew members, it's the same price if you're grabbing them. And unless you're switching, say if you're switching like roles, that, you know, that's something to where that does cost more. But you know, just grabbing someone 50%, if it shows up when you click on that spot for a specific tank, you know, it's pretty much the same. You know, instead of just going to dismiss them, you can just retrain them for the same price. Tier 8 ELC, that is, as far as my knowledge, it's kind of ready to be released, but it was, looking at the stats the last time I saw it, I thought it was pretty bad, to where I don't think that's anytime soon as well. Well, thanks Grigsby for the tip. Sorry, that battle was honestly bad, to where the thing with the KV1 is I really think it's a good tank still, but it's one of those tanks to where the armor, once they split, you know, the KV1, KV2, and also with premium rounds coming around, the armor just, it doesn't hold up very well once you start facing off against like tier 6s and stuff. And especially if it already starts hitting you, like that all around, it's a great tank, but it just doesn't have, in my opinion, any like huge strength, to where when it's against same tier tanks or higher tiers, you do tend to need to play it somewhat safely. And I was just getting shot up there already. I didn't do myself any favors. Fortunately, in the Hetzer, we just lost we lost a third of our team there in the first little encounter, and yeah, I don't even know where I want to go. I guess the Churchill, I'm not going to be able to shoot him. I'll try to help the town, but it's pretty much game over at this point. This is, you know, mid and low tier battles sometimes are like this, unfortunately. I think this is actually my first match playing this since I bought it back as well. I probably could have swapped over to AP, but well, still got him. We're getting a little bit closer now. What's the pen on this again? 104. I'll take a very risky shot here. Oh no, I missed the Chi-Nu-Kai. Let's say it was risky until I saw the Chi-Nu-Kai, I could pen him. But yeah, we're a pretty bad scenario right now. PDR, please. I'm gonna have to aim left here. Ah, he came around that side. It's not gonna go well. There's my one hit. I've had a Type 59 since it came out, so I didn't have to open anything for it. But as far as when Wargaming releases premium tanks, like what I said earlier, you can kind of guess when they do it, but you know, they typically have some sort of schedule that, you know, they don't release it publicly, or they have a NDA non-disclosure agreement for community contributors, where they can't discuss it until about a day or two before. So you should still see some save reviews for the tier 8 German tank here soon. But basically they try to stagger them and release them with, say, like patches, new tank lines, holidays, stuff like that, to where they don't pile them all into one time of year. So sure thing, Master. Let's say I can get both of you guys, Master and John here, but we can do the 183. I'll just I'll use that for the Levi pick here. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about the raffle. Not to kick you guys, but thanks for the platoon, guys. I'm just trying to get both of the John and Master in here for a couple battles. But thanks, Graham, and fix it for the fights. So we have the FV 183. I'd say the Churchill 1 I thought you guys were gonna get, but I guess its armor sometimes can hold up pretty well. I guess it's one of those battles. Nothing, outside of platooning. I've said it, a lot of times here, to where pretty much if anyone wants to join, as long as you're not like a troll, send me a message. But as far as clan stuff, I don't have time for it, to where anyone's welcome to start doing that if they'd like, but I'm not capable of kind of participating here. As far as discounts for premium yet, Pesmed, they have it 15% off right now. 50% like last year. It was actually 52%. You're not gonna most likely see it this year. The best kind of way to get premium, say right now, is, I believe in the World of Warship shop there's a year for like 80 bucks. However, somebody actually, they have a decent way to where currently it's 15% off with premium time for a year, I believe, if you buy it through the game, like with gold. So if you buy gold via the holiday ops boxes right now, because for each box basically you get over 250 gold per dollar with the holiday ops boxes right now, to where technically if you get gold through that and then buy premium time, it's more than 15% off. It's, roughly, if I had to guess, anywhere from 20 to 40% off if you do it that way, off the normal gold value. But that's, again, that's nothing set in stone, and it's definitely slightly risky to do it, but currently that's the best. There we go. That's the best method right now, but it looks like 15% off is all we got for this year. Hello, Dingo and Green Bean. German Jumbo, I do have that, yes. I can add it to my tank request list. So how I do streams here, I'm still getting into a groove here. Since beginning of the stream here, we did something a little bit different. My fiance played a few battles here where she doesn't play tanks at all. It was pretty fun. We did it last year for Christmas as well. But basically, if you see on the right side of my screen above the mini-map, I have a tank request list, so I'll add the Sherman Jumbo after the battle here. I play them in order, so sometimes it does take me a little bit of time to get the tanks, but pretty much every single stream I do viewer requests, which I have almost 300 tanks now. So usually each stream is chock full of viewer requests and just a few grinding matches for myself here or there. Whoops, I did not want to go over that. Sorry to give you the bad news, PezMed. Actually, I'm gonna get lit up here. It's type 4, yep. Really my only hope, I'm still probably gonna die here. Yeah. I kind of knew that was gonna happen, and yet I shouldn't have pushed out far, because typically you have like spotters in the center, which we still have 2, but we don't have someone here to spot further up the 1-2 line, and I stupidly pushed up there. But that's my fault. You can access it in game for your penetration. Just hold control and kind of hover over your ammunition at the bottom to see damage, penetration, stuff like that. Alright, so we have both Sherman and IS-4 here as far as requests. Which, hello, Robert. I do kind of forget from time to time what tanks I actually have. Yes, I will say I do that occasionally. That's where, if you ever want to know what tanks I have, you can type ! tank request list, and it will pop you over to a web page. Like, it'll show a link in the chat you can click on over on my website, wotguru.com, and it has all the tanks I can play during the stream on there. Otherwise, you know, if you request something and I don't have it, you know, I'll definitely let you know that I, you know, don't have it, but yeah. I asked the, you know, one tank per person though. But unfortunately here, you know, they're all, we needed, you know, kind of a spotter right in this area early on, and kind of without that, it was a little hard, but hopefully our hill's able to help out a bit here. I'm platooning right now, Destruction. You know, I would say tonight though, you know, I just got, this is the first battle with Master and John here. I've got maybe like 1 or 2 more battles here before I kind of want to pop over to solo. That way I can get through tank requests faster, and you know, I can actually get into a little bit of a groove. I'm having some difficulties here, honestly. From me and Ryan kind of tag teaming there in the beginning. Hello, Jerly, nice to see you. I have an E100 up next. Plus, honestly, I might actually open a window or something here, because it is hot as hell in this room for some reason. Yeah, I cycle through matches pretty fast here. You know, unfortunately, I'd love to be able to stream like 4 or 5 hours, but doesn't fit into Levi's schedule here. I can check, William. Yes. I'm pretty sure I added back everything for everybody. Or I think you're on a different account here, that's why. You have a you have a I saw two things to where your one has 70,000 Levi biscuits. So let me guess, I'll copy over here. So you have you know, you have your 70,000 now. Oh, I know, he did a long charity stream. Let's say I have a video for this. Took me a little bit of time to figure out, you know, making the video for it, but so far it's worked out pretty well. That's all good though. Yes, I'm fairly sure you should thank, I think it was, I forget though, a very special somebody gifted people a lot of Levi biscuits one day. I think you might have gotten some, but otherwise, basically with sponsors and moderators. So moderators get a extra 1x multiplier when it comes to Levi biscuits. Sponsors get a 4x multiplier, and they are like additive to where if you're both, you technically gain 5x more. To where that's kind of why, you know, if you're a sponsor, you can get Levi biscuits pretty fast. Basically, you get 240 per hour just from, you know, chatting once. We have a decent amount of people there. I'm gonna head here because we have enough people far south. Uh-oh, they got him. I'd say it's a little bit risky there. You kind of want to wait push if you don't have armor. Now they do have 4 SPGs. I'm hoping no. I think he might have. E57 heavy, go for optics, ventilation, and can't use a gun laying or a rammer since it's a autoloader, but optics, ventilation, and I forget the other one. Maybe a gun laying drive I put on it. I honestly forget the third piece of equipment I put on it, but that sounds right. You're so lucky I shot. Kind of mad at myself that I shot there at the E100. He might actually hit me too if I'm not too careful. We're getting... Yeah, I think that E100 is going to pull back. Holy crap. That chat actually... He pulled back. I did not expect that. Alright, so they have a couple TDs back here. To negate that, we really need the E100 to die, but unfortunately our north flank is falling, but it's not their fault. We're a little bit short-handed there. We have a lot of our TDs sitting to cover the southern flank. It's a little bit easier to cover the southern flank with TDs from near the base, but unfortunately our north flank doesn't have the second line of support that we do down here. But if you start losing either the north or the south, it is kind of hard to come back from it. Well, William, I think you have two different YouTube accounts, honestly. I think you were talking about a new computer or something. It screwed something up, but it's just based off your YouTube ID. You know, you can use either or. It'll, you know, it tracks both of them, but if you're not using the other one, I can just copy over everything. It's like the view time's the only thing I'd have to do right now. Unfortunately now, I should have aimed in a little further there. It's just, I can technically, JPZ, he hit me. I can technically get hit from back here. You're safe only when you push over behind this rock here. But, oh well. Honestly, you know, just play a lot. Like, you know, kind of how I get into grooves is just playing and, you know, just always like popping into battles at a pretty fast pace, but keep it to himself. I think he's being vague enough there. It's all good. But I'm gonna use this time to, I'm gonna turn on the fan because I am honestly sweating. Hey, little dog. I don't know why it's so hot in here. Maybe somebody turned the heat up because alright, I need to pop out real quick. Honestly, it should be like 60, it should be like 64 degrees in here right now. It's like 76. Anyway, I've got an SPG request up next here. I guess let me pick, I'll pick the M53, M55. Yes, Randall. I am guessing that might be the case there. But this will cool me off pretty quick. Yeah, I'll copy everything over after the stream here. That way it'll take me a couple minutes to do it. Alright, but I got a battle here. Mass destruction. If you want to play one Churchill 3 battle, I can do one with you here. You know, I'll play the T28 prototype here. Sorry, I forgot about the raffle. Honestly, you guys can kind of see I'm all kind of confused tonight. Wait, crap. Oh. The fan just knocked over the hippie wig. As far as sales go for retraining and stuff, if I had to guess, we'll probably see one in maybe another month to 3 months. That's sad to hear, Doug. At least yeah, unlike the usual cliche, like, you know, not getting along, at least you guys seem to get along. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just a little, you know, whenever things don't go to his plan, it's kind of hard for me to, you know, keep on top of things. You know, fortunately nothing technical has gone wrong today as far as like the FPS or the ping or something, because that's the worst. But awesome, and I set him on fire. He might die. 6 crits. Damn, that guy is hating Artie. He probably only has like a couple hundred HP left. He has like 1750 total HP, or 1850, I think. I'm gonna try to hit this Conqueror here. Guessing once he stops, they pull back. Almost. That was a massive hit on that tank, though. I'm pretty happy about that. You're out. Not to go into too much depth here, but I think I'd be in the same boat. Well, honestly, that guy, like, I'd be mad too if I got hit with that shot. However, I would at least, you guys hear me all the time, I'd blame myself because tank with no armor, very tall, spot it first, plus he stopped and slowly pulled back. You know, all those combined, you're just waiting to get yourself hit by Artie. So... fortunately, you know, our south here, I just saw they got John. Our south is struggling a little bit. You're so lucky I can't hit you. Oh, that went wide. Unfortunately, I'm having to slowly inch up here. My shots are getting worse in the north, but I know right now I might be able to hit the center. It's just those mediums right now, they're right behind a hill far in the south where I can't really get great shots on them. With that 907 moving up though, they just got better, but hopefully I can get a hit on this grill 15. Where are you moving? Yeah, that went way short. Alright, but this raffle, since it's, you know, this stream and the next stream right before the holidays, it's 1,000 Levi biscuits I'm going to start with instead of 500 for each raffle, and then of course we can add to it. So I got one good hit in here, but unfortunately I think I sucked up the rest of my team's luck for the entire battle here. Yeah, I'm going to kill a 907 just for the sake of it. Honestly, those things, if there's one special reward tank that's a little bit too strong, it's the 907. It's kind of like the new T22 medium. You know, they buffed it sometime this past year, and it honestly did not need a buff because it was already pretty damn good. Hello, Kadar, nice to see you. But you're going to see a lot of these things rolling around. People are going to be buying them because the Clan War campaign. Pretty sure I just got spotted. I am going to get spotted right about now. Yeah. Congrats, Dingo, on winning the raffle, which at the end of the stream tonight, the last raffle, the winner is going to get, it's called Ashes of Singularity, I believe. Yes, I've got a free game key for that, plus 3 DLCs for it, all redeemable on Steam. It's a pretty cool RTS game. Tomorrow's stream, I'm going to, it's not going to be released yet in the advent calendar. However, basically, whoever wins the stream tomorrow night, I'll need your World of Tanks name, what server you're on, and I'm going to buy you the last advent calendar package, which is most likely the new tier 8 German heavy tank. But that's tomorrow's stream. I'm not streaming Sunday, since it's a holiday, streaming tomorrow night. Anyway, I got the most amount of damage. Half of it was from that first shot. I did, how much damage? Oh, I actually did more than I thought. He only had, let's see, 31 HP or something, 41 HP, something like that, left from that first shot. But it wasn't enough to kill him. Oh well. So we got one more battle here before... somebody asked me about the Churchill 3. Mass Destruction, if you're still watching, message me in game. You know, I can fit you in if you want one battle in the Churchill 3. I'll do it with you before I start soloing. Let's say I don't know if you want to face tier 10s if we get pulled up. Hopefully this fan isn't making like a swooshing noise here, which, you know, since the beginning of the stream was a little chaotic. I do have some new tanks today. I'm at 299 tanks. We already saw I have the AMX 30B, the tier 10 French medium. I now have the T34-3 premium tier 8 Chinese tank. I've got the Panther 8.8 premium tier 8 German medium. Let's see. I've got a few others, but I don't have them ready to with. Why does he need me to unready? Let's say I am. He should be able to do that, shouldn't you? Let's say you can change tanks. I'm confused, honestly. I'm really confused right now. Yes, it is very expensive. Thank you very much, Labobo, for the tip. Let's see, the other tanks I have readied up. I have the VK4502A, tier 8 German heavy tank. I'm trying to think here. The Carnivarn. I do have the T44 now, the standard one. AT15 and the Centaurian 1. I don't have equipment on them yet though. I'm trying to think. There's like one other one. It's just going over my head right now. Which Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays everyone else too. Thanks, William. Okay, that explains it. I was about to say at first I'm like, well, that makes sense. I'm actually gonna camp. I usually don't camp, but being in a TD, I'm gonna camp. It's tier 10 battle. Tomorrow morning, I already released it. It's on Discord. Right now it's unlisted. I have a new video. The title of it is, you know, the World of Tanks history of matchmaking and why it's better than ever. For those of you guys that don't like matchmaking right now, it might be a pretty good video to watch. It is a little bit long because I start out, I pretty much have slides of matchmaking all the way back to 2012. I have a few scenarios from 2014. But, you know, I go into depth about why matchmaking, like, yes, people can complain about it now. It is your opinion, but currently it is by far the best it's ever been in World of Tanks for the past year. But you know, I'm going to release the video tomorrow. I didn't want to, you know, say like spam a ton of videos out too quickly. Oh god. Unless that T95 can ammo rack him, I guess I'm on LTTB duty. Really don't want to be there, having to focus on one medium, or not medium, light tank, but gotta do what you gotta do. I actually hit him. I think. Yep, I hit him. Damn, I'm good. And then I just missed. If our Artigas stays out of his line of sight, we'll be fine here. I'm honestly not that worried about him. You'll have to watch the video. It is, I don't know if you're on Discord, but I could post a link to the video in chat because it's just unlisted. Basically, it doesn't send out a notification that it's a new video. So anyone can watch it. It's not like a private video. They did actually legalize something in New Jersey. Not that I smoke marijuana, but you know, a lot of people are happy about it, and I'm honestly happy about it because it'll get people to shut up about it. So. The command is !give. Then you press space, type the username exactly, who you want to give it to. And then press space again and type the amount. I forgot that part. That's important.
11 or 22 for the...
What?
11 or 22?
22. You want to turn the fan down one notch?
Yeah.
It was like 3,000 degrees in here. Right, I'm in a bad spot now. You get myself a little bit further up here and hopefully not do that. I guess, yes, that is good, the munchies, if you're in a restaurant business. Charioteer, hello. For missing me. It's always better though. You oftentimes, like where I was sitting at, you often see if there's TDs back there, they all stay there. None of them move, none of them get off of that ledge. They just all stay on that one ledge. Coming from this side, you know, you're better off pushing someone down here because you're going to be able to draw a little bit of fire for your team. But more importantly, if you're all stuck on that one ledge, you have no wiggle room as far as, say, spotting, stuff like that goes. So it's just something to where, you know, oftentimes just me jumping off of that cliff looks stupid, but it opens up more opportunities for you and your team. Very nice if we could kill him, but mainly looking to get this T95. I don't need APCR now. Nice to know that Artie's most likely aiming at me. I would be. Well, sorry, Green, as far as how I do tank requests, I do have the 76mm on it. Yeah, more or less, it's a precedent to where I have a lot of people ask me sometimes to where I keep tanks kind of how I have them set up, to where I do use the upgraded turret plus the 76mm gun on the jumbo. The 105 isn't bad with the stock turret, but it's just not necessarily how I like to play that tank. But back, yes, when gold shells were a thing and, you know, no credit cost for the jumbo, the 105 definitely was the better gun to use. But that also had a little bit to do with matchmaking being, this is a risk, I can shoot the M53, but I'm going for the TD here, hoping I don't regret this. Chasing him into the AT-15, and I got him. Take that, Pringle. But the matchmaking back then, you kind of need it. Yeah, we had some fun ones. Sorry, you know, I couldn't get as many battles in, but you know, trying to fit a lot of different things in today, since tomorrow Ryan was gonna play tomorrow, but she won't, or she may be here, but she may not be here like in time. It's, you know, it's still kind of up in the air. So Yeah. Hey, somehow I got top damage though. Awesome. We had a pretty good fight though. Our team played very well there. But yeah, tomorrow's stream, the last raffle, that's where whoever wins that, as long as you guys give me a valid World of Tanks username and also your server, I can gift you the Advent package, you know, for tomorrow night's raffle, the last one. Alright, I need to catch up on some stuff. I'm a heathen. I think Mass Destruction, if you're still here, you asked if you could platoon with me. If you wanted to play the Churchill 3, send me a message and I can play one battle in it with you. I'm just gonna get off a couple personal reserves. Before I get to the E25, I'm just gonna pop into one grind here before doing that. KV4. So I can kind of center myself again here. But hello, Matt W. Nice to see you. .107mm on the KV2. Hey, I played it with that for I'd say at least a dozen or so battles. There was a time, like this was when they first split the KV into the KV1 and 2. The word of 107 was a viable gun on that prior to the split though. Tomorrow I won't be platooning tomorrow. It's just gonna be a solo day. Sometimes with the give command too, people do need to specifically, you know, if you don't have an updated username, that's where, you know, sometimes the give command, I think about disabling it, because say someone changes their name here on YouTube to a different name but doesn't update it in Fussbot using the update username command, it won't actually work. So you know, it's not perfect since it is a third-party chatbot, but more or less, tomorrow I'm soloing, especially because I'm going to have a lot of different things going on, from, you know, the normal raffles going off, but also there's going to be the picking the game of the week stream, since usually, like tomorrow is going to be my Sunday stream, since I'm not streaming Sunday. I always get caught on that little freaking thing that's not there. It annoys me. And I'm also most likely going to put up a poll for getting an idea for the next tank line I'm grinding. Finally though, I'm not like overheating and dying here. That was very unpleasant. I usually take the other road for this reason. So now I got hit by him, and I also kind of have to keep an eye out for that, but Artie can hit me here. Yep. Usually why you see me guys take that road. T1 Cunningham, I will not do tier 1 requests. It's kind of, I go down to some, like sometimes I'll play tier 2 or 3, depending on the tank requested, but it's got to be on my tank request list on my website. There's a link in the video description, or if you type !tank request, a link will pop up for it. I have you know, down to tier 2s on there, I believe, but no tier 1s. I do have them in my garage, but I personally think they're just kind of a waste of time, to be honest. Especially because the matchmaker splits new and veteran players to where I'd just be sitting there for like 2 or 3 minutes waiting for a 8v8 fight or something. Right, you're gonna pop out here. I can feel it. You're using a PCR, so I actually have to worry about you. Oops, sorry, Scorpion G. We're gonna go ahead. P32 on my right. Locked him. I'm actually really enjoying the KV4. I think I say that every time I play it now, but it's kind of surprised me. Because it doesn't have a very good reputation, but hey, I've done well in it so far in most of my matches. There's occasionally sometimes where if you're in a higher tier battle and you make a mistake early on, people can delete you. Because if you're not angled, they can penetrate most of your armor. I remember those. My Sherman Jumbo videos. I remember I went through a phase. Like, they're still up here. I'm starting to pick like old replays and redoing them too. So some of them might show up to where I remember I went through a phase with the Sherman Jumbo to where I maybe posted like almost a dozen replays within like a week or two span on my YouTube channel here because I was having such a blast playing it. You know, it was pretty fun. I remember those videos though. But I plan on at least once per week releasing kind of like a flashback video. So the other day I released a T30 heavy tank video, 11 kills, 9,000 damage almost. Pretty much my first YouTube video ever. I kind of go over in the video, but that's kind of what got me to start uploading videos here. Prior to that, I guess made like guides over on my blog. Oops, there's a little tank here. Are you playing? I kind of feel bad shooting him if he's not playing, but I don't feel that bad. Come on, Artie, wiggle back again. Or not. You're no fun. I have a mouse request. But decent fight, almost 2,300 damage, a little bit of blocked, not too much assist. I actually had a I had an awesome match in this earlier today when I was grinding. The only way you guys are ever gonna see it is if I take the time to re-record it. I have the replay and the end battle screams and everything saved. It was on my favorite map, of course, Live Oaks, but oh, it was an ace tanker. I think it was like 4,000 something damage. It was like 6+ kills or something. And I was like underneath the bridge on the southern flank and just, it was pretty chaotic. It was fun though. But top damage, pretty nice easy match here. Getting fairly close to getting the ST1 as well. So I got an E25 here for the next request. Type 5 heavy, and then finally getting to the Jumbo Sherman. Go. Which again, let me start. We're gonna have another raffle here since usually I do them every hour, to where the last one was a little late, but the next raffle coming up, since I have about an hour left in the stream, I might go a pinch over, but the next raffle, pretty much the winner, either message me on the stream Discord, message me in game, or give me like your World of Tanks name, and I will message you Steam game keys for a free game. It's called Ashes of Singularity. I have a key for that game, plus it comes with all the DLC for it as well. Where do I want to go? I kind of wish I was on the other side, but I'm glad I like off-world ascended. I say I actually have like 3 or 4 game keys to where the games, honestly, you know, I don't think that they're that great. They're a part of like a humble bundle, but off-world looked pretty fun. It didn't always have the best reviews from what I saw, but I kind of looked into it and I kind of wanted to keep it for myself, to be honest. I like RTS games, but I'm glad you like playing it so far. Hello, Kadar, or see Kadar. Sorry, I misread that at first. Whoops, hit myself a rock. Yeah, I always try to mention the game. You know, you can pass on the game. You'll still win the Levi biscuits for the raffle, but if you don't want the game specifically, you can pass it and I'll select another winner for it. Alright, my team is literally hiding in the mountains. Like, we have like half the team in the mountains. That is... Do they not know it's assault? I'm kind of struggling to find out where I want to go here. I might just jump on near this T-71 maybe. It's just, I have no clue what these guys are doing. Like, seriously. This tank is definitely not meant for brawling, but... Fortunately, I'm just this far away from actually shooting people, and I'm a little bit too late. I don't get what it is with teams attacking and wanting to go up there. I would say the only time it makes sense is if you're in a tier 10 or 9 battle and you send like maybe a light or a medium or potentially like 1 TD there to help you if the enemy pushes like into the where they are now. But really, that's, you know, that's the only case. Having heavies and stuff up there, that's like a big no-no. We're down to 6 minutes. Yeah, I do have an AMX-40, yes. I just bought that back, honestly. You know, I'll pretty much play any, you know, any tank I own, so... I kind of like the challenge to where... Could I play like other streamers to where I just pretty much play what I'm comfortable with? Sure. But to me, you know, watching someone live stream World of Tanks, you kind of want to see them play tanks that you want to see them to play. Someone might want to see me play an AMX-40 if they're grinding it or want to torture me. But that's why I try to get as many tanks as possible for you guys. You know, hopefully by the end of the holiday ops here, I'll have, I'm guessing, like maybe 305 tanks or so. I've got a few more I can pick up. I'm hoping I didn't push too far here. Running out of wiggle room, and I'm not doing a very good job at shooting things. Spot at me. I think I'm a goner. Yep. Only hope I have is if T-71 misses me, but somehow already was aiming at me. Bravo to him, but kind of a crappy match for an E25, but literally we... yeah. I have no words why we have 2 heavy tanks up there and a Scorpion G. Almost all of our firepower was sitting in the mountain. Congrats, Labobo, on winning the raffle. So Type 5 up here, and then the Sherman Jumbo. Probably should have just used the filter. If they have a package for 3 grand final tanks, I think the price, if they package all 3 together, like it's very unlikely they will. I was just guessing earlier. I think it would be 80, anywhere from 80 to like $88. It sounds like a weird number, but I think if they do the grand final tanks, so the M41, the Chrysler K, and the AMX 1357, it'll definitely be under $100, I think, if they do it. But my guess is they kind of hinted at in that video everyone's referencing, that it's the most recent one, which is the Chrysler K. So it'll probably be that one. So I think out of all of them, that's the one they would release, because they kind of stated they don't. Right now, the M41 and also the AMX 1357, they're a little bit unbalanced in a way. Like the 57 I don't think is too good for its tier, but the M41 definitely is, to where Wargaming has kind of held off on selling the Object 252U. They said they wouldn't because they plan on adding in that new IS-4M kind of side branch for the Russian heavies from tier 8 to 10. That's going to be pretty much all those tanks are going to play like the 252U more or less. Lots of armor, pretty good big gun. They're going to play like that, to where they're doing a good job not selling it in the advent calendar. They would definitely sell a ton of them though. Hello, Arctic Tundra, nice to see you. Long time no see. Alright, I need to start popping things here. A little bit ahead of me here. He's probably like, ouch. But I do think that there is a chance they would bundle them and sell them. I think that's the only way we'll see them selling the non-Chrysler Grand Final ones, is if they bundle it and you know, make more money off of selling it. But who would buy them? You know, people, not everyone bought them when they came out, to where I think they would definitely get quite a few people to buy them. But who knows, maybe they release all 3 separate. But yeah, it is Wargaming. They like bundles. Oh my god. I don't know what I was thinking with that shot. I was trying to hit the E5 in the engine deck, but I completely, oh my god, I completely whiffed on that. This is going to hurt a lot here. Where are you aiming? You're aiming at, he aimed at my corner. Take that. I saw him at the last second aim for the corner. Now I have a 30-second aim time. I guess I can help my team survive a little bit longer, but they're just going to pen me with heat. Yeah. I over-angled there. The Type 5, I should have just took it front, and I wouldn't have got ammo racked. I guess at this point, though, yeah. Didn't kill me, but I don't think I'm gonna get another shot here. Nah. Oh well. This is, you know, Himmelsdorf encounter. We lost the hill because, you know, we didn't play it exactly right, but more or less, you know, we put 4 tanks here to their, I think, just 2. And we had 2 tanks over here against probably their 2. So where they had a couple extra tanks there, pretty much whoever wins that first big push on the hill wins the battle. But yeah, as far as knowing what's going to release, I think it's like 11 or 12 p.m. We'll know based off of the other servers. Alright, so I have the Sherman Jumbo here. All the way down to this tank. I don't know why I don't want to use filters here, but my little crew in this guy, he has a lot of crew skills. I think he's into super Pershing. I kind of forgot. Got coffee. But tomorrow night, hello Carl. Favorite medium M48 A5 currently. So tomorrow night, you know, I'm definitely soloing, but the way things are going to work, there's going to be 3 raffles. Last one, of course, the winner, I'm going to give the last day's advent calendar package, which should be the new German heavy tank premium. But also we'll be voting on the Tuesday night stream. I'll put up tomorrow night, and then I'll put up a poll at some point as well, kind of picking the next tank line I'll be grinding as well. I don't think I ever said I wasn't streaming tonight. It's Sunday. I'm not streaming since it's Christmas Eve. But yes, there were no marks of excellence back then. Premium rounds were just a new thing, to where it was actually before they rebalanced a lot of them as far as hiking the price up. They were cheaper, and they actually have premium ammo sales. Yes, that was a thing back when they first introduced gold rounds for credits. They would sell, you know, it was about 50% off, I believe the sales were. They did that like 3 or 4 times. I bought like hundreds of them, especially FV183 Hess shells. I bought like, I think like 500 of those things, to where until they rebalanced it, then they refunded you all the cost of them. You know, I just had tons of them in my garage. But yeah, I won't be streaming Sunday. You know, that's going to be tomorrow night. I'm streaming instead on Saturday since, you know, Sunday is Christmas Eve. You know, I won't be capable of streaming. And, you know, I also think, you know, most people won't be able to view it as well. You know, time to spend a little bit of time with family, or, you know, kick back and relax a little bit. Not that watching me isn't relaxing, I hope, but you guys know what I mean. I try my best not to stream on holidays and stuff, since, you know, it doesn't, to me, make much sense to do that. I guess you can rope me in with all the, say, TV shows that go off air for like the season until a couple weeks after New Year's. Guess I'll spot for my team. Might hurt a little bit. The reason I like the 76mm though is I find I'm able to do a little bit more with it. See, does he have the upgraded turret as well? I was over angled there. I find I can do a little bit more with it. However, I'm gonna struggle here immensely if my team does not help with this frickin' AT8. They did just buff the cupola armor, but with premium rounds now, you know, I carry APCR for heavily armored tanks that I can't flank, but honestly, the cupola they buffed to where I was trying not to expose too much because I'm using the upgraded turret. It has less armor. But honestly, the M2, using the stock turret plus the 105 is still a pretty good option. Even the upgraded turret with the 105 is good too if you want a little bit more view range but less armor. There's no real, you know, wrong way to play this tank, which is, you know, a good thing. Just for some reason, you know, I like the 76mm a little bit more than the 105. The only difference in playing it is with the 105, you play it a little bit slower, because when you're starting to get to tier 6, it is a lot less reliable than when you're at tier 5 or, you know, you don't see many tanks where the 105 is going to take off, say, like half the HP of a tank, to where you definitely have to play safer. The 76 has that kind of, you know, reliable damage to it with just, you know, kind of spewing shells out. But between the Pershing and the Indian Panzer, you know, it really depends. Like, I'd lean towards the Pershing, but I would say my stats are better in the Indian Panzer right now as far as performance goes. That stats have any other meaning other than performance, but but yeah, I would say the Indian Panzer is probably a hair bit better than the Pershing, unless if you spew out a lot of honestly premium shells, the Pershing is probably better. Because the main weakness the Pershing has over the Indian Panzer would be a little bit less penetration. Awesome, that's who I was trying to reset. I don't necessarily want to stay right there. Nine's gonna chase me, very good. As long as he doesn't kill me, which he might. Oops, Daisy. A little bit too far out there. And he got 29 seconds. Ooh, got the reset. Got the other reset. I'm definitely not going to live, but got the resets that I needed to there. Another reason I like the 76 is if you miss a shot in it, it's not as crippling as missing a shot in a 105. But again, the E2 can play, you know, a couple different setups. You know, upgraded turret, 76mm, stock or upgraded turret with the 105. It just all comes down to how you like to play it. William, or what do you mean, me, as far as on the stats, or do you mean your account? I haven't. I'm gonna fix that at the end of the stream. Copy over your other account to this, but this one here. But if you're asking me, I reset my stuff every, say, like once a month. I'll delete all my view time and coins and everything. I'm kind of surprised. I'm just gonna wait for it to end here. Levi's, he's currently on this bed over here. I finally put 2 beds in the room just because we need more room out there. Part of the reason I'm not streaming Sunday too is, you know, Christmas Eve my parents do their house, but Christmas Day we have 20 or 21 of my family and Ryan's family coming over, and I cook you know, Christmas dinner, so we need to set everything up ahead of time. See you, Pezmed. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas to you too. Hopefully, you know, maybe Wargaming sneaks in maybe a coupon for you for premium time. Oh, me on the stats? Yeah, it counts me as viewing. Which, you know, I just delete my stuff every now and then. Got a Mastery Badge 2nd class though, or 1st class, excuse me. Defender Award, Confederate Award. Those guys weren't going to reset the cap if I didn't rush in there, to be honest. But luckily the enemy team, that T-29 got off the cap. They would have won otherwise. I saw it go down by like 20% right before I got close to the cap. But all in all, pretty good battle there. He finally put something into the shop here. It's been a little bit of a rough stream for me. You play the Pershing with the 105. Please don't say that. That's like blasphemy. Alright, I'm gonna use the IS-4 up next. And then I have a mouse request. Feel free, guys. You know, you can request a few more tanks, even if you've already requested some. I'm gonna be doing after the mouse. I'm gonna hop into a grind or two. The T20 medium with the 105. It might work. I still think that's strange. I think the T20 is probably, it's between let's see, the T20. I like the T34 100 so far, and the VK3002D I think are the best mediums for their tier. Honestly, it's a first because I've ever, oh lord, they got the modern. I actually have some of those camouflages. I don't have the Chinese one yet, but I've got all the other ones. I've kind of spared you guys. I took them off of my tier 10s and I put them on tier 8 premiums. I haven't seen a T20 played with the 105 in a while. There is that green bean. Yes. You know, that's the good thing about the E2 is you can set it up, you know, basically 3 different ways, and none of them are, you know, none of them are right, none of them are wrong. You know, it's, you can make a case against each different configuration. But you know, I like tanks like that, like the KV1s like that. You know, of course the E2, but they're the main 2 popping in my head. I thought I would have more, but nope. Going loop. I missed that shot. God damn it. I don't like this side. I like, you've guys seen me play the town a few times, and I specifically push it from the other side, but yeah, I need to backtrack here. Well, Wargaming does know it, but they're the ones that ruined it. Like I said it last stream when I played this and got killed the last battle really quickly. This side is such a huge advantage. You know, if they win the center, great, but it doesn't have, excuse me, I just saw them pop up there. I got my sides reversed. They actually have a leg up now because they won the center. However, our side typically has the huge advantage because basically the routes up here favor the south. Enemy pushing the center there, that was really smart on their part because usually whoever wins the center is able to spot, you know, virtually all the important parts of the map outside of, you know, just the edges, to where usually you win by that. And you know, looking at it, I'm kind of terrified now. I'm starting honestly to probably get myself in a little bit of trouble here by rushing things, but I guess, you know, I'm gonna get shot from the center there. Just if I wait too long, I don't think this is gonna end well for our team. Crap. If I want to push into a badger, then no one ever. But basically, this map's just a little bit unbalanced because it's so large, but a lot of it is just based off of the center, and it's just like a kill zone all around it after the first, you know, minute or so of the battle. I might be able to squeak by and get behind this badger. It's just, unfortunately, the thing can turn around once I get proxy spotted by it if it's paying attention. Here goes nothing. Probably gonna get spanked here, but I guess got spotted by the Super Conqueror. Yay, I got a shot on him. But if I can kill the badger, that would be awesome for my team. I don't feel bad throwing heat at those things. Awesome, E50M, thank you. All I had to do is look at them. Now, is this E100 using gold? Yes. Why did I even say that? Radar works with the different rings. Arctic. It's not radar. So looking at the mini-map, the yellow line, the furthest one, that's basically the render range. It's the same for all tanks. Basically anything within that, if it's spotted, it's going to show up on your map. If it's outside of that, it's when, even if an enemy spot it, you're not going to have them, you know, drawn on your screen with the silhouette. You know, they just don't show up on your screen because they're outside the render range. The white line, you know, the second furthest one typically. The green one can be, you know, at the white one, but I have a little bit less than max V range. The white line is max V range, to where that basically shows the maximum V range for any tank. If you're outside of that, nothing's gonna spot you, even while you're firing. And the green line is your current V range. You know, so basically what you can spot. Say, I had HE ready for the Super Conqueror, but he kind of moved. HE is not going to be too valuable against any other target. Yeah. I don't even know why was I aiming at him? He's not even he's not even in the town. Which line do I want for Christmas? What do you mean, like gift boxes? So say, if you're gonna give me some, thank you in advance, but it would be the only ones I don't have finished are Chinese ones. But I actually just finished off the other two because I had traditional Christmas finished. I had those finished off right before the stream. This is gonna hurt a little bit. Yeah, if no one can shoot him, I don't feel bad. Kind of using this E100 as cover a little bit, but it's not gonna work out very well if he can. No. Ooh. All right, let's do something. Perfect size here if I don't hit him in the gun. There we go. No, that, you know, that works since, yeah, you know, it's got gold and it's got stuff I can use in it. And honestly, currently it's the best bang for your buck, you know, that you can get in World of Tanks. Well, the T20 medium, honestly, I think it's good because of the gun. The top 90mm. The DPM, while not all, you know, it's not great, it has good penetration and it's got good alpha, to where it's just a different type, you know, of play style in a way, to where you're not going to run in and, like, you know, out DPM things, but, you know, you got a pretty good amount of alpha, you know, penetration, to where you can deal with most opponents, even higher tiers than you. But yeah, it, again, I'm not saying the 105's bad for it, it's just, it's definitely different. I've never tried it with a 105. I like the 90, but I can see where it could work with the 105. Yes, Arctic, as far as the bonuses, like as you see, plus 48%, this is for the Soviet New Year collection. So essentially, it's based off of your holiday level. So basically put all tier 5 ornaments to get the top tier, or top level. And then it's also based off of how many ornaments you have in each thing. That's a pretty good amount of damage for a T20. Well, hey, if a gun works for you, there's no, you know, even though there's like elite configurations and stuff for tanks, there's, you know, there's no right or wrong way of playing World of Tanks. If something's working for you, stick with it, you know? Like, there's some people that still, it costs a hell of a lot of money, but they play the T-29 Heavy with the 90mm and shoot premium rounds out of it. Got more DPM, but, you know, if it works for you, you know, it's one of the good things about World of Tanks. There's so many different, you know, combinations to where, you know, there might be, you might be onto something that works for you, and if you can exploit it, hell, go for it. Who knows? Maybe I'll might have to try that out someday. But thank you very much, William. Excuse me there, William, for the Chinese New Year boxes. I'll open them up here after this match here. But thank you very much. Merry Christmas, you know, again to you and everyone else over on that side of the world. I was trying to think if anyone else from South Korea watched. I know, you know, I have people from Australia, Japan. You're from South Korea or stationed there, and I forget, you know, a few people from India as well. Thank you, Nip John, for the subscription. Well, we get to gamble live here, I guess. I'll open up 25 boxes after this. Thank you again for the, you know, the gifts here. Lord. Yeah, that's what I figured. I remember you talking about being stationed. I can't really pen him, but I'll throw a shell at him. Need someone that can bounce some shells down here. Thank you, Leg, for the subscription. If it's into 1390 and you move it into a medium tank, I don't know if you mean medium or light. It's because you have to retrain it, but I'm not exactly sure 100% what you're asking there. They might need me in the center, but I'm gonna stick with the Badger. I can just plot myself behind him if I want, but I'll take a couple shots if my team needs me to here. Sorry, dude. I did not mean to run you into that. It's just weaned it a second. Credit him, so hopefully T57. Just wait a second here, buddy. A little bit tricky to get up this hill sometimes. Just lost that guy. Oh lord. Ah! No! Oh crap, I could have knocked him over. What the hell was that move? I guess that's how you kill a Badger. Damn, he is a warlord of doom. He's going for it again. Holy hell, I should have seen that coming, but yeah. I guess that's the new tactic to kill Badgers. I can't blame that guy. I just wish I would have thought of that. That was freaking awesome. He still died, but that was still cool. Oh lord. That's what I get for not aiming super well, but now we're a little bit behind here. That guy definitely pulled off a little bit of magic there. TVP, why? Got 11 HP too. He just blew his shot, so I'm not going to get another hit. Raptors at E3. We have enough people back there. I might actually have to save that. I didn't do it, but that was like a once in a, I don't know, 1,000 battle moment or something. Oh Lord. At least I still killed him. There's 3 tanks left. Being in such a slow tank here, I don't know if I'm going to go after, but that makes complete sense. Drive right in front of me. I don't think I'm going to go after him because I might be able to get the arty, but... The mouse on sale? Is it going on track? I know right now it's 15% off. You know, basically all tier 10s are. But yeah, if it's on track, you know, I always try to wait for on tracks because credits, you know, experience is one grind, but credits are the true grind when it comes to World of Tanks. Anyone that's played the game for a decent amount of time knows that. I would definitely wait, yeah. You know, if they're going on track that soon. I will message him. If it actually works here. Message, unless he has me like on his blacklist or something, that would be... I'm gonna open them in a second here. He might have me on a blacklist, I don't know. Or maybe it's not even working. Ah. Sorry, chat server says it's not working? No. Well, I at least have a stream clip of him. Maybe I'll send it to him after I render it. Alright, so thank you very much, William, for the Chinese New Year boxes. So let's open them up here. Hello, Vertig, nice to see you. I'll still get, you know, basically after opening these, I'll start a raffle. The last raffle for the stream, and I'll definitely finish the Indian Panzer, the 183, and the FE 215B. Let's see what we get here. Alright, so far we got 1 premium day, 250 gold. I'm not going to open all 41. I'm just going to open the ones that William bought here. Same thing again. Alright, so that was most likely a PZB2. Low tier premium since I already own it. The garage slot and the extra gold there. That was a Lorraine 40T with the 10,700 gold. I kind of have this all in my head because I made a video and looked up all the gold values. So far so good. 100,000 credits. That guy Levi's attention there. But, you know, Wargaming, they would 500,000 credits here. You know, they hit this, you know, they're already on the moon right now for Serb's moon base for probably how much money they got from this. So we got ourselves a Red Rooster and some credits here. A little bit more premium time. Honestly, just getting like 1 tier 8 premium makes it pretty much worth it because you're getting so much gold, you know, for that 1 loot box. That's where, when I initially opened some, I got, I think, 2 or 3 total. No, it's not gambling. It's definitely gambling, in a way. I'm liking the credits though, honestly, because this is gonna help me buy some more tanks here. So we got Merry Christmas inscription in Chinese, I assume. 10,000 credits if you could actually sell it, but come on, type 59. I want another Lorraine 40T because that's the highest gold value, but the boxes are pretty much all the same outside of what the ornaments you get. It doesn't matter if you buy traditional, Chinese, modern stuff. It's just the ornaments are different in them. Pretty much any box that you get always has 250 gold, so you get your basically purchase price back for gold. But anything extra like premium time, honestly, the tier 8 premium tanks make it worthwhile if you get one in, you know, a bundle or even a lower tier. Where the World of Tanks ones, you definitely get a pretty good bang for your buck, especially if you're looking for gold. I think I've got one more after this. Maybe. Let's see what the last one gets us here. I think I had 21 in my garage when I started. Let's see. Ah, I still have another one. No problem, William. Thank you very much for buying me some of these. Yeah, I enjoy opening them, to be honest. Who knows though? It's still going here. I guess, you know, I guess I had more. I'm, you know, the gold and also the credits here are gonna help me out a ton too. I think I broke it. It's switching over to the standard ones. Nope. I'm confused. I'm pretty sure I opened more than 25 of these. Uh-oh. The stream pooped out for a second. I'm just gonna wait a second. It'll fix itself though. That happens like once a month or something. Basically the connection gets severed itself for a split second there, where it dropped a decent amount of frames and popped back up. So let's continue here. I'm honestly, there we go. I was a little bit confused. I'm like, is this a glitch somehow? And I'm still opening up, you know, I'm opening up normal ones. But overall, you know, I think what I got out of that, which thank you very much again, William, for the Chinese New Year boxes here. Basically, you know, roughly what we got out of that was, let's see, almost 20,000 gold. I got 19,000 gold out of that. And just looking at the premium time, I got 29 days of premium time, and also doing the math really quick, 2,200,000 credits. Yes, out of that. And I would have gotten a tier 4 premium tank, the PZB2 I believe, and also a Lorraine 40T. So thank you very much again. Merry Christmas again too. Hopefully the stream does not die here again. That would be very, very bad. I'm just double checking one little thing here before I hop into a battle, just to make sure. Go. I think what might have happened is, usually when this happens, you know, hopefully, you know, no one got hurt or something, but I do have a lot of gold from these boxes, and you know, a lot of you guys are very generous with the gift shop packages too. I definitely appreciate it because it helps me get tanks at a pretty brisk pace here. Sometimes what I think would just happen with the stream for, you know, a few seconds there is, you know, I live on a peninsula, and really we only have like two main lines essentially, say for like electric, internet, stuff like that, to where sometimes if someone like hits a telephone pole, it pretty much cuts out and connects to the other line, because there's two main roads going out of Cape May County. That's at least kind of what I've, you know, experienced throughout the years, which, excuse me. Yeah, hopefully that was just, yeah, a glitch in the system. I actually live kind of where, like I live near the county airport, where both things kind of connect together. So we have an Indian Panzer here, and I have a FE 183 and also FE 215B. Up after this fight, I will have that, which I'm going to fight over here. I'll have that raffle starting after this battle, which thank you very much, Margus, for the subscription. With the next raffle, all you got to do is enter to join, or enter to win, excuse me. Winner, you're going to get, I think we're up to 1600. Don't know where that accent came from. 1600 Levi biscuits. And also there's a few keys for a game called Ashes of Singularity. It's a RTS game. I have a key for the main game and also the DLC. So the winner, if they would like it, basically just give me your World of Tanks username, or message me on Discord. I have a stream Discord. There's a invite link in the video description below here. Basically, I need somewhere to PM you to give you a Steam key. Or if you would like to pass, I'll draw another winner and elect someone else to win it. I know not every game is, you know, for everybody. I know I can pen him, which it's a little bit risky because Artie might be able to hit me here, but I think that if we make the push now, that will be fine. Awesome. Double awesome. Levi biscuits, you know, they're just the stream currency. So they're called Levi biscuits because my dog Levi, he's currently on the opposite side of the computer. Usually you can kind of see him behind me here, but I named it after him. But you gain them for watching. Mainly you can also gain them from tipping, winning raffles. Sponsors here on YouTube Gaming earn more of them for watch time as well. You get a 4x multiplier. But you can purchase certain things in my stream shop. Yeah, there's a link in the video description. There's a few things you can do with it. Just thank you, Green Bean, for the subscription. Even after I played the Jumbo Sherman with the 76mm. Thank you for forgiving me. I knew I was gonna get hit from there, and I did it anyway. Oh Lord, and I took my eyes off of him. I deserve that. I deserve every bit of damage I got there. And nope, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Indian Panzer doesn't have a lot of armor to where I just stupidly pushed out there. I deserve that. I should have just stuck back here. Maybe popped here to shoot the tiger. I got a little bit too far ahead of myself there. He got his toy, Ryan gave it to him. I think he still has it in here. If I can find it. Yep. Ryan gave it to him when we when she first came in during the first battle. He was kind of running around with it. It's a sloth, which let's see if he'll play with it here. Come on. All right, he's not very energetic as he once was, but he's like, I will switch beds. Thank you again for giving him a toy. I'm gonna do my best. Oh, William, you bought him another toy? It's all good. I'll refund you the purchase price there. There, I already fixed that, so. I was about to say, he actually only has, I think he has one more toy left, but it's actually in the other room. I was kind of joking, Green Bean, but I'm glad you still like that battle. IS-7 isn't a bad first tier 10 tank, no, Brian. Here you go, little buddy. Oh, I kind of hit him there in the head with the biscuits, but he'll still like it. But let's see, I have the 183. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked here. I'm gonna try my best, which let me start the giveaway as well. Let's get things going. I'm gonna try my best to record some of Levi opening up Christmas gifts. You guys might have seen him opening up boxes. That was pretty hilarious. I'm gonna try to post some of them up. So, but thank you for tipping Levi a biscuit there. He's got everything now. He's got his new sloth friend, and he's also got a little treat. Thank you very much, Grigsby, for the tip. You know, if I had to pick one in today's game, I would go the Indian Panzer. Only because the Pershing, you'll have to use a lot of APCR in. I think you'll like the Indian Panzer better. And honestly, while the Pershing can hold down better, and you know it's a little bit sturdier, the Indian Panzer, as long as you stay kind of at mid-range, you can still peek out over hills somewhat effectively. Whoops. My bad. That was all my bad. He just full speed ahead into me. Oh lord, why? We have nobody in the south. I guess I'll bite the bullet and go south. I'm not gonna push though. I'm just gonna kind of cower in the back and... Or poor Malshin. I am gonna work on some new stream ranks as well. But yes, I think Randall has finally hit the top stream rank. Hello, Russian person? I think that's Russian. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Kind of scared because we don't have many people in the south. I know that they have tanks out here. Maybe you guys want to come over here and flank this Malshin. Pretty please? Spotted me. Oh lord, why did he... He spotted Artie, but I don't know if that was worth it, to be honest. Thank you, 59 Patton. I wasn't paying attention there. Malshin is... Ooh. Swap over to AP after this, but... I can't get to him even if I wanted to, I think, because... Huh. Hey, he popped out of nowhere. Fairly sure I'll get shot if I try to push up there. Not just from the Centaurian, but from the north a little bit. Kind of keeping an eye on the Malshin, because if he does get flanked, I will help him. Oh god, I need to focus. I'm trying to play it safe now, because even though we are defending, I don't like the whole mantra of I guess let him get flanked, you know, of camping. But go out on a limb here. I gotta help this guy. If he's gone, this whole flank's gone. I'm gonna take a lot of damage doing this, but I think it's worth it. Hopefully you survive that, Malshin, because I stuck my neck out pretty far for you there. Good night, Foreplay. Thank you very much for watching. Glad to see you in the stream again here. Swap over to Hesh. But even though he might, they're gonna reload before I can get back here. Congrats, Mojo, on winning the raffle. So I'm sure you know where to message me, either on Discord or in game. I need a panic shot here. Oh god, he's still gonna kill me. He's got the 120 on it. My only hope is if he like bounces off my upper plate. Or misses. Misses work. I like misses. How I survived that, but I did. Don't know if he's there, but what the hell. Pass the game on? Sure thing. That's what I was kind of waiting on too. I'll have to find some keys for tank games. Not that there's many out there, unfortunately. What I have here is I don't have HP anymore. I'm kind of annoyed that I let myself lose a little bit of HP. It was definitely worth saving the Malshin. He's still alive. We're up by 3. There's only 4 minutes left. I'll select another winner right after this battle. I still have 1 match after this one to go. But for anyone that doesn't know already, I'll be streaming again tomorrow night instead of Sundays like I usually do, since Christmas Eve's on Sunday. So anybody looking to watch, it's going to be the same time as usual at night. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the start. I literally can't shoot because you're in my way. I completely missed. I'm trying to help, but I can't. I'll be going until 11 p.m. As far as the end time, like usual as well. And say I only watch soccer during, like, say the World Cup and stuff, to where I only can watch it here or there. I used to play it a lot, you know, growing up, but I know a lot of people who love it though. Alright, T28, are you gonna end me? For whatever reason, I deem it. I deem it smart to rush the Centaurian. I deserve that, but we're gonna win anyway. I was going for, what do people say, the memes? Hello HD Pixels. So I'm gonna draw another winner here. Congrats, Terry Hugh. If you would like, I have a Steam game key for Ashes of Singularity. If you would like that key, it's a couple keys because the DLCs include it. Let me know your World of Tanks name if you're not on the NA server. If you are on the NA server and you're online, just send me a message. Otherwise, you know, there is Discord as well. Just let me know how you would like to receive the game, or you can pass it along to somebody else as well. So I have a FV215B request here. This is going to be my last tank here as well. Which, for whatever reason, you know, if Harry popped out of the stream here, since it's towards the end, you know, I'll give it till the end of the battle here. 10,000 damage on any tank? I can answer that very quickly here. I don't think I do. As far as 6, 9100, the 121 used to be the IS-3. So, go. HT Pixels, when the raffles are running, usually they're about every hour in the stream. You just enter !raffle to join. Alright, you'll send me a message, Terry? Sounds good. I assume NA server. If it's a different server, like EU or SEA, just let me know your in-game name and I can message it over to forums. But if it's on NA, that works out the easiest. But tomorrow, the last raffle of tomorrow's stream, basically I'll be giving away, basically I just need your World of Tanks name after that, and you know, the following day, so Christmas Eve, is the last advent calendar package, most likely the tier 8 German heavy tank coming out, and I'm gonna gift it to the winner then. But see you, Dana. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays. Alright, I'm gonna go up here, but actually no, I'm gonna be a little camping TD here. Well, I'm glad she enjoyed Ryan playing. Ryan, you know, when I floated the idea to her, she didn't say like, do I have to? No. She wanted to do it, but she was getting a little frustrated since it is tough, like, you know, she doesn't play games like this to where, that's why she was getting a little frustrated, but yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Kind of like a Christmas tradition. I don't use any XVM, no mods. Thank you very much, Lobobo, for another tip here. Levi appreciates it. Ryan and I will have to hit up. We get his toys at TJ Maxx because they have a huge selection, and honestly, they're decent quality and they're cheap. We'll have to hit them up after Christmas, see if they have on clearance all the like holiday themed ones that they have there now. So close. Trying not to get myself too much spotted because there should be a lot of tanks down here. Oh lord. Yeah, I got myself a little bit too far ahead of myself here. I deserve that. Yep. Throw a tank there, or throw a shell there, because there's definitely a guy there. Yes, Klondike to start and end. Well, it's that poor radio man in the KV5 that's in that little R2D2 weak spot. I agree though, you know, Klondike, it's so much better than the map that shall not be named. Eh. Unfortunately, for anyone that watched my map strategy video, our team has a lot of people in the center. It could go our way, but it's going to be very interesting because if you kind of look at the mini-map, the enemy team's starting to kind of poke on the edges of the mining town. If we win the north, we'll win the match here. If we lose the north, which, you know, it actually looks like the enemy's actually fairly weak there. If we lose the north, though, we'll lose because all the people in the center on that bridge can get hit from that mining town, and there's no cover in between them. Ooh, crap. Badger. Somebody jump off the ledge and get him. How the hell did... He's getting lucky. For his gun that is as accurate as the 215Bs, I've been missing a couple shots here. Guess I'm still spotted too. Definitely drawing some fire. Yeah, that's a little annoying, because I know I'm not spotted now. It's this 907, and I keep wanting to help. You know, you can help out. I'm the only one back here, which is why I'm kind of staying here, because it is a very useful spot. But whenever I was heading over here, they'd pull back and I had no shots. But if you kind of don't know where you want to go on Klondike and you have an accurate gun, kind of start out down here. You can see what works and what doesn't, which unfortunately me pulling off that Badger, he took advantage of that, and yeah. At least we're winning the north, but Lord. Screwed up a little bit in the south here. It's kind of on me, I missed some shots. They also got a little bit lucky. But we're still winning this. Fortunately, the mining town, we won that. Killed the Badger, that's awesome. Not awesome. I'm next up on the chopping block here. Do need to keep them spotted because, you know, now that it is mid-game and we won the north, going to the center and being there, they're just going to shred anything pushing. So we're in a pretty good spot here to, you know, just kind of run away with this. Nip John, I would say no. I don't think they'll ever sell that tank again to Minnie Mouse. I could be wrong, but I don't think we'll ever see it again. Honestly, it's not even that good anymore. Wargaming probably forgot that it's actually a tank, to be honest. But at least we got a win here. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. It was kind of a blowout, but I guess I need to sit back and snipe sometimes. Not that I'm very good at it. I'll keep an eye out for your message, Terry, after this battle too, and make sure I get you the Steam game keys. There's going to be, I think there's 4 or 5 of them. So one's going to be the main key, and then the other ones are DLC for that game. The E5 I would say is better than the 215B here, but the Super Conqueror by far is better than the E5. It's basically you have better frontal turret, or I should say better frontal armor in general outside the lower plate, and more DPM, more accuracy, plus 2 more degrees of gun depression. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If anyone, you know, can't make it because of like stuff for Christmas or otherwise, you know, have a very good holiday weekend here. I'm just seeing if I can shoot anything else, but no. T92's left and he's all the way up there. But yeah, tomorrow should be a pretty fun stream now. Yeah. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with my internet. I'm just thinking in my head, because it said I dropped 1,000 frames because it cut out completely for like a few seconds. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Cross my fingers. Just making sure before I pop off here, I did not get any message from you, Terry. The hack could be considered a illegal mod. So Terry, is it potentially... I'm gonna re-log in here just to make sure, because right now it doesn't look like my chat's working. I want to make sure you get the game here. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. And thank you very much for the tips, and also the Chinese New Year boxes as well, William. I'll let Ryan know that you guys appreciated her. What was it, 5 battles, I think it was. It was pretty fun. And Levi, he's on this bed. He appreciates the new toy as well. Come on, load faster. Hopefully my chat is working again here. There we go. Yes, so I will send you the keys right now. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. And I'll send Terry his keys once I log off here, since I don't exactly want people to see them. Have a nice one. See you guys tomorrow.